Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamaraly. If you guys are new here, I want to say thank you guys to those who continue to follow on with my videos. And if you guys are new here, what's up? Click the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. So in the title of this video, you guys can already tell what the topic of discussion will be, which is going to be how to turn your followers into money, into a business, into paid customers, clients, whatever word you want to call it. I wanted to do this video because it's so important to understand the model and the steps that I'm gonna speak about within this video, because there's so many ways to make money and utilize your social media to make money rather than having social media use you. So if you're interested in learning how to turn your followers into money, then keep on watching. Also, before I start and go into the video, you probably noticed that like the background is a bit different. I'm actually in my boyfriend's room, hence the messy poster here. So just disregard that. I wanted to come in here because he's utilizing the office right now and making videos of his own. So to not put an excuse on myself to not make videos, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go into the room and turn on the camera and start filming. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. So to go right into the video, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about and that I really want you guys to understand is the marketing funnel. So the reason why this is the first thing I want to discuss, and probably the most important thing as to what I want you guys to really comprehend and understand, is because this funnel is literally what dictates every single thing that you're gonna honestly do when it comes to selling a product or making money or turning those followers into paying customers. So the first thing, and basically how the funnel works, I'm gonna put it on the screen so that you guys can follow along. So how the funnel really works is there's awareness, consideration, and then it's the conversion, and when they actually start paying you or they convert into whatever it is that you are selling them on. So with that being said, awareness is, for example, anyone who landed on this video and this is your first time seeing me, you don't really know who I am, but the video really intrigued you and you found the topic or the thumbnail to be really interesting, and maybe it's something that you're kind of like looking into currently, so you clicked on this video to learn more about. You are in the awareness stage. You don't really know who I am. You're clicking on my video to learn a bit more about a certain topic. You might like it. So if this is where you guys are and this is your first time clicking on my video, welcome. Thank you. My name is Jamaraly. Follow me, subscribe, follow me on my Instagram and all that stuff. So the awareness stage is where people come across your content, your video, for example, your product, whatever it is, but they don't really know your business, your brand, who you are just yet. Now moving on to the consideration phase. The consideration phase is basically the majority of you who have been subscribed to me for many months now, even years, who enjoy my content, who stuck with me and are sticking with me for more content because they like what I put out, they like what I'm able to deliver to them. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that these people, this consideration group of people, are or have purchased my quote unquote product or service yet, because I have a cosmetics line, a vegan cruelty-free cosmetics line. A lot of you guys have purchased my products there, and then I also have Marketing Wise an ebook that I've had out for, I want to say, almost a year now, who a lot of you guys have also purchased that as well. Now going back to what I was saying, the consideration phase and the group of people in that little bunch of people, they like what you put out. They're there because they support you, and eventually they will then convert into a paying customer or client of yours, depending on whatever it is that you sell, if you have a service or product. Now, within this phase of consideration, to those people who are either subscribed to you on YouTube, follow you on your Instagram platform, you really want to continue nurturing them with valuable content. Reason being is because these people have already gone through the awareness phase. They found a video or they found a picture, post, or whatever it is that they found that had caused them to then follow you because they enjoyed what you had put out, or they found whatever it is very valuable. Now what you want to do is you want to continue posting content that is related to that sort, because, for example, whenever it is that you do end up coming out with a service or product, like for example myself, I am eventually in the works, if you guys watch my previous video, Jonathan and I, we are in the works of coming out with an actual course coaching program that we are so excited about. However, we've been doing this for many, many years leading up to this moment. We have had our marketing agency for 4 years. We have built clientele. We have built a following around that. We have built an audience around marketing, digital marketing, and business as a whole. So when it comes to you and when it comes to you or whatever it is that you want to either come out, whether it's a service or a product, you really need to understand that that is super important to make sure that, I don't want to say it necessarily has to be years, but you definitely do have to continuously post valuable content. You want to have to deliver valuable information to a group of audience and build a strong audience surrounded around your industry and niche, and continue nurturing them with value. You want to continue to give them value, and content, because like I said, when it does come time to you releasing a product or service, these people already like you, they trust you, and they know exactly who you are, which will give you a much higher conversion rate when it comes to you putting out whatever product or service it is that you're planning on coming out with. A good example of why that is really important is because if you guys didn't know who I was, and let's backtrack to like 3 years ago when my channel first came out with beauty and makeup and all that stuff, and randomly I just came out with, an ebook or a course about marketing, but all my videos and my content on my Instagram were strictly and solely just about beauty and makeup, people would be like, what the heck? I would not get anybody to purchase. I would be throwing people off. I'd probably lose followers because they'd be like, okay, what is going on? I followed her because of makeup, beauty related content, and now she's coming out with a course. What is going on? Like, it'll throw them out of whack, and they wouldn't really understand why or where it really came from. So that's exactly why I'm telling you guys, under the consideration phase, after you have those people who are following you and who like what you kind of put out, you want to continue to deliver, because you want to make sure that you have their trust, because you can't just be like, hey, buy my product. It doesn't work that way. That's why through content and value, these people will gain trust for you and whatever it is that you will eventually be coming out with. And then there you will win the hearts of them and then eventually turn them into a paying customer and client. So that is the whole idea and how the whole marketing funnel essentially works. That's a very summarized explanation as to how the marketing funnel works. So I hope that was easy for you guys to understand, and that you guys now know and understand that concept, because like I said, it's going to be very beneficial for you guys when it comes to moving on with the rest of the process. Now that you guys know what the marketing funnel is really about and you guys understand that concept, it is now time to move on to the next step, which is now to determine your offer. So now when it comes to determining your offer, you really want to make sure that you know what it is that your following wants. You really want to build something that speaks to them and also to yourself as well. Make sure that it is something that you enjoy, that you like doing, and something that your following wants. Like, for example, the majority of the people on my YouTube platform are always asking me about e-commerce and business related content in regards to marketing, how to, for example, the title of this video, how to make my followers on my Instagram into like some sort of business or into some sort of like paying customers or clients. So I listen to exactly what they say, and then I make it work, and I create something like a video, for example, or an ebook that speaks to them. So with that being said, depending on whatever it is that you want, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, you have to see what speaks to you, whether it is that you want to offer services, like a service-based business, or a product, like a digital product. So I kind of do both. I have an ebook, I'm working on courses, we do one-on-one coaching calls. So you have to see what really works for you. My marketing agency is service-based, and then I have my e-commerce business, which is Luxe, which is products, physical products, that's all online. So you have to kind of see what works for you, what you really enjoy, and what your audience really likes, and tailor it to that. So once you found your product, there's many ways that you can go about making a product. Another thing that you want to really keep in mind is when I say what works for you, is you really want to come out with something that you can see yourself doing long term. Like for example, if it is a service-based product, if you're someone who is looking to be able to have a lot of freedom, you really don't want to do something that's going to really tie you down. Like for example, my marketing agency, we can pick up and work on our laptops and work on the agency from anywhere. However, my online business, I can do that anywhere. However, in order for me to fulfill like my products, I have to have like a whole entire team behind me to be able to stay here to fulfill that when I'm out. Or like if I know a lot of people do service-based business, like lash business, for example, they really can't just pick up and go anywhere because they're the one performing the lashes on somebody. So you really have to see what works for you or what exactly you see yourself doing future-wise. So once you found your offer, whether it's a digital product, service-based product, whatever it is that works for you, now it is time to build your email list. An email list is so important in anything, any type of business that you do. So when it comes to building an email list, the reason why it is so tremendously important is because here is where you can send out email blasts to all these people who, you know, enjoy your content and who are warm and it's still in that consideration phase. And going back to the first thing, like that marketing funnel, you have gotten their attention, you funnel them into your email list now, into the consideration phase, because they like what you put out and they like your content. Now it is time to warm them up and continue delivering them value, whether it's through posts, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through your email list, and send them little offers, send them valuable content through there, and then every once in a while little offers, and then who knows, they might spiral into the end of the funnel and become one of your paying customers or clients, you know, or purchase a product or whatever service it is that you offer. So an email list is so important, and I feel like a lot of businesses and a lot of people don't really understand the value of how important having an email list is and how tremendous it can really boost your sales and increase your revenue with just having an email list. So a good example of this is like my cosmetic line. I actually have to do better and focus more on that. However, whenever I send out an email through my cosmetics line, it's crazy because I always get sales. I always get couple people to purchase just through one email. So imagine having such a huge following and a huge email list and sending out email blasts consistently, how much people you will then convert into whatever it is that you're trying to sell them on. Like, just think about it. It's so important, and I really do feel like people don't understand the value and really just debunk it and throw it in the back of their minds and don't really utilize their email list or just an email software in general. So having an email list is so important, and I'm going to just kind of share what you can really do to build that email list. So in order for you to build an email list, Instagram, a lot of the majority of the social media platforms have in your bio like a website link. You can create like some sort of landing page. That's for another video, but some sort of landing page or website that allows people to fill in the blanks, like their name, their email, just to download a simple like guide. So for example, I'm just going to use like a marketing agency. So if someone is super interested in, I don't know, let's use the example. If someone is interested in learning how to build an email list, you can create like a 3-4 page guide. You can either charge them like $5, $10, or even give it to them for free. And you can post on your social media account or your YouTube channel, wherever it is that you're going to be funneling these people through. And you can be like, hey, I came out with this guide on how to build and create an email list. Go into, like, click the link in the bio and you can go ahead and download it. It's going to be X amount of money or it's going to be free, whatever it is that you decide. Those people who are interested in whatever product or whatever it is that you put out will then click the link in the bio, land on your landing page, and in order for them to actually download or purchase the thing, they have to put their information in, which obviously one is their email. So you have these emails that you're getting in, which is going to then build your email list like that. So that's one way to build your email list, and probably the most beneficial way, and something that I do and I know a lot of other successful business owners do as well. You always offer something to then get something back. It's like an exchange. So you're giving them something and then you're getting something. So yeah, you can do that to then build your email list, which is so important. Now, that you know how to build your email list, and now that you know the importance of why having an email list and building an email list is so beneficial, is you want to go ahead and test, you know, whatever offer it is that you were planning on coming out with. So a good example of this is, for example, I'm coming out with a coaching program. I'm gonna have some sort of beta offer that I'm gonna put out, whether it's I either do it for free, which I'm probably not because it's gonna have a lot of valuable information. However, having a beta offer is important to do and send out to your email list, the people who are already interested in what you have to say and what you kind of already deliver. That's why, again, it's so important to have that email list. I'll probably do an email blast when I've came up with a couple videos that's going to be within the coaching program to charge it at a reasonable price, like a very, very low price, to a certain amount of people within my email list to be my beta testers of this coaching program. Reason being is because I want to test something out, like this offer that I'm going to be delivering eventually, out before I actually finish and complete it. Because imagine you create something like a course, which is going to have tons of, you know, videos and hours of worthy content, and it doesn't even do well, or it's not really it doesn't really resonate with what your audience wants. So that's why it's so important to test whatever it is that you are planning to come out before you actually come out with it, whether it's free or for a very discounted price, before actually putting it out. Because like I said, if you were to have created a full-on course and you do this beta trial, or you come out with it without even doing the beta trial or the beta or testing your offer, and it does terrible, you would have wasted so much time on making something that's not going to sell. And how disappointing and how terrible would have that been? So that's why you really want to always test your offer out before actually putting something out there. So again, how to do that: you create something. It doesn't, let's say if it was a course or whatever it is that you're planning on coming out, take a portion or a small portion of it, send it out to a small portion of the people who are on your email list, or even announce it on your social media platforms and say like it's limited to like 20 people, 10 people, and it's for a very discounted price. Or if it's for free, sign up here. You can also build your email list like that again. And then they can test it for you, and then you can send them a survey to get feedback from them to see what you can add, take away, or tweak, or if it's good, then it's perfect. So always remember to test your offer. So now after you have tested your beta offer, what you want to do is you want to scale that offer and whatever it is that you are planning on coming out once you got your feedback, once you've created it and it is now perfect. You want to go ahead and scale it. Once you have it, you want to go ahead and promote it. You want to put it out there, dish it out there, and start having those sales coming in. So that is basically what concludes this video. I try to make it very straight to the point. I know I probably rambled on a bit, but it's so important to do these steps, and like I said, to always remember that marketing funnel. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Everything that I talked about in this video is literally how to turn your current following into, whether it's a business or into paying customers and clients, and basically turn them into money coming into your pocket. So hope that you guys enjoyed this video, found it interesting. If you guys did, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, or if this was your first video that you landed on my channel for. And yeah, comment down below what you'd like to see next, or what your favorite thing about this video was, and I will be more than happy to see you guys in my next video.